Hello guys, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I want to give an overview about token authentication and how it works in Django. Token authentication is a common way to authenticate users in Django-based web applications, especially when building RESTful APIs. Token can generally include information about user's identity and authorization, something like user's ID, rules, and permissions. In today's video, I want to explain verbally how this system works in Django. I think the basic example I can provide is a login request. This is where the story of authentication starts. So when the user sends a login request to the Django application with their credentials including email and password, Django checks, or let's say validates or authenticate the user's credentials by checking them against the database. If those credentials are valid, Django generates a new unique token for that user and stores it in the database along with the user's information. Then Django sends the token back to the user, the client side, as a response to the login request. Here, the token can be stored in a client-side cookie or in local storage. So after the token is stored using one of these ways, the user should include the token in the headers of the subsequent request to the application. Then the Django retrieves the token from the headers of the incoming request and verifies it to check its validity against the stored token at beginning. The token is stored in the first step when the user's credentials are valid. So if the token here is valid, Django will consider the user is authenticated and will allow the future request to proceed. But if the token is not valid or it has expired somehow, the user will get an authentication error from Django, from the server, to prevent them access the protected resources. So in order to implement this token authentication, you can use some Django built-in classes like token authentication, or you can use Django REST framework if you are using or building RESTful API. Also, there are a lot of packages like DJ REST-O, djoser that can help you create this token and takes care of storing the token in a client-side cookie for you. So that will be my topic for my future videos. I'm going to give a practical example on how to implement token authentication using one of the mentioned packages. Stay tuned and bye for now.